accounts under a minister's order. More in this report.
A mega corruption scandal has hit Karnataka, one that allegedly involves two Congress state governments. The BJP in Karnataka has raised some serious allegations of corruption in Karnataka's Maharshi Valmiki Scheduled Tribe Development Corporation. This after a superintendent at the Valmiki Corporation committed suicide after making scathing allegations regarding the scam. In his suicide note, Chandrasekhar wrote about how over 187 crores were transferred to the Valmiki Corporation's account, and from there over 94 crores were transferred out to other Benami accounts.
ಆಫೀಸ್ ವಿಷಯ ಅಂತೂ ಯಾವುದಿದನ್ನು ಮನೇಲಿ ಕ್ಲೂ ಕೊಡೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಳೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಸರ್ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದು?
ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿ SC ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಸರ್, ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಸೂಪರ್ಡೆಂಟಾಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. MPM ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರು. MPM ಇಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಮರ್ಜ್ ಆಯಿತು.
ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ?
ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮನೆ ಏನಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಗಂಡನ ಸಾವಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಬೇಕು. ನನಗೆ ಅವರು ಅಂತ ಕಳ್ತನ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ತಿಂದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರ ಸಾವಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಬೇಕು.
The Valmiki Corporation scam has created a massive uproar in Karnataka, with the BJP up in arms against the Congress government.
Big scandal happened in the Valmiki Nigama. More than 187 crores of money from the government account transferred to Benami account. The Congress chief minister and ministers are involved in the scandal. Rahul Gandhi every time in the election speech is telling, Rahul Gandhi, the Congress government in Karnataka, they transfer taka tak to 187 crores to the Benami account. Our Honorable Prime Minister always telling, Karnataka is becoming the ATM of National Congress Party. It is now proved. 187 crores of money transferred to Benami account to other states, Telangana.
The BJP has even went on to allege that the funds transferred through the Valmiki Corporation were used by the Congress for elections.
पैसा कहाँ गया है? आप इंक्वायरी कर रहा है ना, पैसा कहाँ गया है, कौन उसके पीछे है, किस लोगों को अभी तक गिरफ्तार किया है, कितना पैसा जब्त किया है, मालूम होना। तुरंत उनको मंत्री पद से निकलना चाहिए, तुरंत निकलना। नहीं है तो मुझे लगता है कांग्रेस पार्टी भी उस स्कैम के पीछे है, ऐसा लगता है। पूरा मनी चुनाव के लिए दुरुपयोग किया है, ऐसा लगता है।
The biggest question that emerges from these allegations is, did the Karnataka government illegally transfer funds to fund the Congress Telangana poll campaign? Well, Republic asks that tough question.
It's totally a baseless allegation. As per our knowledge, no funds have been transferred or allocated to any of the departments in Telangana. And Telangana Congress held a free and fair elections.
The Union Bank has also acknowledged that the transactions were fraudulent. 3 branch officials have been suspended, assuring full support in the investigation. However, the Congress government in Karnataka has remained defiant on the multi-crore financial scam, dodging all questions on whether the funds were misappropriated and whether the minister will be sacked.
We have seen the massive allegation against Mr. Nagendra. What do you have to react being a minister?
No. Whoever the culprits, law will take its own course. The culprits will not, whoever may be, they will not be spared.
But there are many lacunae and discrepancies in the entire incident as well.
That has to be come out with when there is investigation. Definitely SIT is going to be forward for that purpose. So during the course of investigation, whoever has been the culprits are there, they will be booked.
The question remains, will Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who holds the finance portfolio, take accountability of this multi-crore finance scam involving 2 Congress governments? And will heads roll?
And right now, viewers, we are slipping into a very, very short break, but don't go anywhere as we continue to lead the campaign in the Pune murder cover-up case. We are going to get you all the latest angles and the exposés in this, what is known to be now a 12 crore cover-up. Stay tuned.
Co-powered by Acco, welcome change. Co-powered by Intelligence Meets Art, the all-new Motorola Edge 50 Pro. Blue Star, built on trust. Sarah, this is your space. Play it your way. JK Tire, Desh Ka Tire. New Seltos with Kia Connect.
पता नहीं क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर कैसा होगा, पर सीलिंग फैंस का फ्यूचर पता है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हियर. ओरिएंट एरोसेंस विद वॉइस कमांड. एलेक्सा, स्विच ऑन द फैन. ओरिएंट BLDC फैन, द फ्यूचर ऑफ फैंस.
The Harrow School UK is one of the most reputed and elite schools of the world, having educated prime ministers, royal families and Nobel laureates, and sending students to top universities around the world. Harrow International School, Bengaluru, brings this 450 years of legacy to India, with international faculty, personalized care, a world-class residential campus and more. For details, visit harrowbengaluru.in.
Papa, where does this rainbow start?
Let's find out.
New Taigun GT line, styled to wonder.
Volkswagen.
PhonePe proudly presents Share.Market app and website. Zero brokerage on cash delivery, intraday, F&O, zero account opening fees. Investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
And you, Phillips.
अरे पोपटलाल जी, वाटर प्रूफिंग बड़ा टेक्निकल काम होता है. पेंट से अगर आप लिपापोती करवाएंगे ना तो हाँ, इसीलिए आपको चाहिए डॉक्टर फिक्सिट रूफ सील. इसका इलास्टोमेरिक नैनो फाइबर कोट जो है वो घर के अंदर गर्मी और पानी को घुसने नहीं देती.
डॉक्टर फिक्सिट, एक्सपर्ट वाटर प्रूफिंग, असली वाटर प्रूफिंग.
For how long will you continue being tensed about the future? With LIC's new Pension Plus, make your own pension plan, because this plan creates market-linked wealth for your future. Moreover, this plan comes with guaranteed additions and also offers various options for receiving pension, so that you grow young and tension-free. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
मसालेदार, मजेदार, हर कोई पी रहा लाहौरी जीरा.
Same pinch.
Oh. Redmi Note 13 series, loved by 1.5 crore globally. Where's yours?
बहाना नंबर 11, नींद पूरी करने का डे. 28, ट्रिप पर जाने का डे. घर की सफाई का डे. एक वोट ना डालने से क्या होगा? सबसे बड़ा बहाना. Isn't it a holiday today? 101 बहाने हैं वोट ना डालने के, पर इस चुनाव के पर्व में एक ही रीजन काफी है वोट डालने का. वो है हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, देश और हमारे फ्यूचर के लिए. चलो सब मिलकर मनाते हैं इस चुनाव के पर्व को गर्व के साथ.
पिछले 75 सालों से घर घर में प्यार, प्रेस्टीज में ही तो पक रहा है. जो अपनों से करे प्यार
वो प्रेस्टीज से कैसे करे इनकार?
સ્કેન કરવાનું, ક્લેમ કરવાનું, જ્યુસ પીવાનું, મજાની લાઈફ.
Stress-free claim process with Acco Health Insurance.
मैं क्या जी सब जानते हैं, जहां दिखे मारियो, अपना समझ के खा लियो.
Breaking news! Aliens invade Earth. Fashionable people seem to be targets.
The Agio Big Bold Sale is live now. Best prices guaranteed on all brands. Download the app and shop now.
This is Republic Luminous Studio, your destination for all the breaking news updates. I'm Deepak Suresh Kumar. Let's get started.
Powered by Acco, welcome change. Co-powered by Intelligence Meets Art, the all-new Motorola Edge 50 Pro. Blue Star, built on trust. Sarah, this is your space. Play it your way. JK Tire, Desh Ka Tire. New Seltos with Kia Connect.
The Harrow School UK is one of the most reputed and elite schools of the world, having educated prime ministers, royal families and Nobel laureates, and sending students to top universities around the world. Harrow International School, Bengaluru, brings this 450 years of legacy to India, with international faculty, personalized care, a world-class residential campus and more. For details, visit harrowbengaluru.in.
Take me home.
New Seltos with advanced Kia Connect. Tech is now badass.
Kia, movement that inspires.
मैं क्या जी सब जानते हैं, जहां दिखे मारियो, अपना समझ के खा लियो.
न्यू कार? वाह! इंश्योरेंस लिया?
Of course.
Acco.
Acco पे है 0 commission, full benefits and low premium.
अरे क्या 200-300 रुपए बचाने के लिए कार इंश्योरेंस हो लेना तो Acco चेक कर लेना.
Somewhere, a new road has enabled science to reach a remote village. So that Purni can think of reaching the moon one day. At Ultratech, India's #1 cement, we believe as India builds, India grows.
Ordinary BLDC means boring looking design ceiling fans. Switch to RR Signature Designer BLDC fans. RR Signature fans, आपके काम की बात.
मेरे पहले प्यार का करता हूँ इजहार, करने दो, करने दो, मुझको प्यार का इजहार करने दो. तुझ पे बरसाए प्यार everyone in this संसार, but सच तो ये है I love you more, I love you more.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup, इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा प्यार. देखिए 2 जून से स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और Disney Plus Hotstar पर.
Hotel Management with AI. Join International Institute of Hotel Management.
आप ही बता दीजिए असली कैप्टन कौन?
सिंपल कैप्टन दही जो टफ और शांगो.
करेक्ट.
आपको टफ और शांग कौन बनाता है?
अंडा.
तो फिर कैप्टन कौन?
अंडा. संडे हो या मंडे.
Siphoned proudly presents Share.Market app and website. Zero brokerage on cash delivery, intraday, F&O, zero account opening fees. Investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
आइवरी या क्रीम?
कोई भी
बताओ ना।
टाइल्स जो भी हो, लगाने के लिए MYK लेटिक्रीट टाइल एडेसिव। MYK लेटिक्रीट टाइल एडेसिव, फॉर्मूला ऐसा कि टाइल ना टूटेगा ना छूटेगा।
मैं क्या जी सब जानते हैं, जहां दिखे मारियो, अपना समझ के खा लियो।
Mismo pellizco.
Huh?
Same pinch.
Oh yeah.
Redmi Note 13 series, loved by 1.5 crore globally. Where's yours?
Listen, there's a good insurance policy.
A good insurance policy. Let's ask AI. A policy in which premium payment is limited but provides income for lifetime.
LIC Jeevan Utsav.
A policy with whole life insurance cover also.
LIC's Jeevan Utsav.
Wow. Let's buy. LIC's Jeevan Utsav policy is our best choice.
Even I was telling you the same. LIC's Jeevan Utsav.
Lifetime celebration. With LIC's Jeevan Utsav, your future is set.
पता नहीं क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर कैसा होगा, पर सीलिंग फैंस का फ्यूचर पता है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हियर। ओरिएंट एरोस्लिम विद रिवर्स रोटेशन मोड जो इंप्रूव करे एयर सर्कुलेशन। ओरिएंट BLDC फैन, द फ्यूचर ऑफ फैंस।
Stand by. Stark revelations in Pune murder investigation. Top sources say it was a 12 crore deal that was fixed to save the super brat. Big focus on alleged deals between Ajit Pawar faction MLA and mafia family. Stark revelations in the Pune murder probe. Top sources say a woman's sample was swapped by doctor cover-up. Rape accused Prajwal Revanna has been sent to SIT custody till June 6th. LG letter exposes Aam Aadmi Party's blame game as national capital goes dry. And stand by for the most accurate poll analysis with Arnab and team. The biggest exit poll coverage starting 4 p.m. tomorrow. A very good evening, viewers. It's 6:30 p.m. and you're watching Republic TV, and I'm Deepak Suresh Kumar, and our top focus is the Pune murder cover-up. Back-to-back exposés by Republic TV, and the latest unearthed is the exclusive details, because more and more angles are now emerging in the case and in this story. Now, a money trail to save the super rich and super brat has also come to the fore. 12 crore rupees, ladies and gentlemen. 12 crores is the splurge to save the super brat in the Pune posh crash case. A 12 crore deal was struck as per sources to save the super brat. Now the trail is on ACB's radar. In fact, Sandeep also confronted Vishal Agarwal. We'll get to that. But before we tell you about the confrontation, let's now talk about the 12 crores that was allegedly paid to fix the case. Was it a bribe for the police? Was it a bribe for politicians? Or was it a bribe for the doctors or fixers in the case? All of this is now under ACB's scanner because the money trail is being probed as we speak. 12 crore is what sources have told us was paid to fix the case. This is the mega expose that has come to light after Republic TV's super investigation team has uncovered more details in the cover-up bid to save the killer brat. In fact, Republic TV has also made more inroads in the case as far as the cover-ups are concerned. And what's being probed is the 12 crore, that is to save the super brat bribe. That's the bribe that was allegedly paid, a 12 crore deal to give doctors, police and fixers. All of these are now being probed. 12 crore deal is likely to be probed by the ACB. In fact, Republic TV's Sandeep also confronted the killer brat's father, Vishal Agarwal, about the deal. Here's how it panned out.
So Vishal Agarwal and SK Agarwal in the frame of Republic TV, they are being क्या 12 crore की डील हुई थी, 12 crore की डील, 12 crore की डील हुई थी, विशाल 12 crore की डील हुई थी, विशाल 12 crore की डील हुई थी, क्या सुनील टिंगरे को पैसे दिए थे? विशाल अग्रवाल, did you pay 12 crore rupees? Did you pay 12 crore rupees to Sunil Tigre? Who all were managed? विशाल अग्रवाल, who all were managed by you? 12 करोड़ की डील किसके साथ की थी आपने? विशाल अग्रवाल, can you answer the question? Can you answer the question of Republic TV? Whom you dealt for 12 crore rupees? So Vishal of Republic TV, they are being क्या 12 करोड़ की डील हुई थी, 12 करोड़ की डील, 12 करोड़ की डील हुई थी, विशाल 12 करोड़ की डील हुई थी, विशाल 12 करोड़ की डील हुई थी, क्या सुनील टिंगरे को पैसे दिए थे? विशाल अग्रवाल, did you pay 12 crore rupees? Did you pay 12 crore rupees to Sunil Tigre? Who all were managed? विशाल अग्रवाल, who all were managed by you? 12 करोड़ की डील किसके साथ की थी आपने? विशाल अग्रवाल, can you answer the question? Can you answer the question of Republic TV? Whom you dealt for 12 crore rupees?
Well, that was Sandeep confronting Vishal Agarwal and SK Agarwal about the 12 crore bribe that is allegedly paid to save the super brat. We have Priyanka joining us live. Priyanka, more and more skeletons are tumbling out with each passing day, and the latest is the 12 crore alleged money trail that the ACB will now probe.
Well, yes, Deepak, from the very beginning of this entire investigation, we have seen that attempts have been made to actually cover up and protect and shield the 17-year-olds who had been inside of the Porsche and in that party as well. As we see that the links of these teenagers as well that have been with the influential families, then be it of builders, industrialists or politicians as well for that matter here in Pune, and they were the ones who were being shielded. So from that very beginning, we are looking at details and information and proof in fact coming out that really essentially confirms of how there had been lapses. They were intentional. In fact, how they were made to be tried to be covered up as well. So these are details as far as the political pressure is also concerned, and how the Pune police in fact was also shielding these teenagers as well. And the question raises as to on whose say so was this being done by the Pune police as well. Now we do understand that there was an amount to the tune of rupees 12 crore that had exchanged hands, and that needs to also be investigated to understand how essentially where exactly the rot lies in this entire government machinery as to who was trying to in fact safeguard the people who had been inside of that Porsche car as well, along with that who had been in those parties as well. Not just that, we are looking at details of how there had been a political pressure angle as well that goes so as far up as the Deputy Chief Minister as well. As we had just seen less than 24 hours ago, Ajit Pawar had been in Pune, even though his itinerary in fact had also been very vague. There were secret meetings that were also being carried out between Ajit Pawar and the Commissioner of Police as well. We saw the DJP as well in the city of Pune yesterday, and there were meetings with the Commissioner of Police. Now we are looking at the phone calls as well that had taken place between Ajit Pawar and the Commissioner of Police, something that had been confirmed by the Commissioner of Police in that confrontation that was done by a Editor-in-Chief, Arnab Goswami. Not just that, we also get details now of who had been behind the wheel, who had been in the car, who had been in the other cars as well, in those parties, whose names were not being taken? Was there also another girl who had been in the car who's being shielded? These are pertinent questions that need to be asked to the Pune police to understand who they were trying to safeguard and on whose say-so. Because let us not forget, we do know that S.K. Agarwal, just hours before his arrest, had also floated this theory of a driver being behind the wheel of the car when the juvenile delinquent had been in the car as well, and trying to float the theory that he had been in the passenger seat and the driver was behind the wheel, and then they of course had to do a 180-degree change on that by when 24 hours later, when the Commissioner of Police had come out and clarified on this note as well. So from the very beginning, Deepak, then be it by the Pune Police Crime Branch, then be it at the Sasun Hospital, where we are now learning that the blood samples had been manipulated, that the samples that have been labelled to be that of the juvenile delinquent are that of a 50-year-old female as well. So these are questions that are raised. In fact, this is a part of a report that has been submitted to the Commissioner of Police once again, as well, and there has been no action as of now that has been taken, but we do understand the details of how money had exchanged hands with the doctors as well. So at every step along the way of the investigation, we are seeing lapses, intentional lapses that are now being uncovered by us on the ground.
Right, Priyanka, stay on with us, because the cover-up is not just one or two. There are multiple cover-up bits that Republic has exposed, and in fact the Pune Commissioner didn't even speak a single word about it during his press conference in the initial days after the crash came to the fore. But let's also now talk about another angle, viewers, because Republic has also found that the Tingre MLA, NCP Ajit Pawar's MLA Sunil Tingre, has also links with the Agarwal family, because he and SK Agarwal was a stakeholder in the project run by the super rich Agarwal family, and Republic has also accessed Tingre's affidavit, which reveals assets owned by SK Agarwal, the mafia-linked grandfather. And this, after on May 30th, Republic told you that two of the super brats' friends are also involved and are also children of two big businessmen in Pune. Now, the name of Brahma Reality has also come to the fore, which is now owned by one of these businessmen and is also considered to be close to Ajit Pawar. Let's now go to Satya Prakash, because Satya Prakash is also joining us live. Satya Prakash ji, Ajit Pawar's MLA Sunil Tingre's alleged links with the family is also out in the open. So it seems like he's a stakeholder in the family business as well. What more do we have?
देखिए, विशाल अग्रवाल और एसके अग्रवाल का जो इनका रिलेशन है एनसीपी एमएलए सुनील अग्रवाल का काफ़ी पुराना है। इनका बिजनेस काफ़ी दिनों से आपस में
Well, we have some technical difficulties in connecting Mr. Satya Prakash. We'll get back to him. But the links are out, viewers. NCP Ajit Pawar's MLA Sunil Tingre and the Agarwals are hand in glove, because Sunil Tingre is a stakeholder in the business projects of the Agarwals. And Satya Prakash is back with us. Satya Prakash ji, ये सुनील टिंगरे और अग्रवाल परिवार के बीच में जो बिजनेस का रिश्ता है, उसको यूज करके इन्होंने अपने जो वीवीआईपी किलर ब्रैट है उसको सेफगार्ड करने की कोशिश भी की है इन्होंने। Right, we'll get back to Satya Prakash. We seem to have technical difficulties, but coming back to you, Sandeep, the NCP MLA's links with the Agarwal family is now an open secret. He is a stakeholder in the family's business projects as well. So using their personal relationship, they tried to, shield the killer brat.
See, as far as this case is concerned, what I have got to know is that, a mega amount was in fact offered by SK Agarwal and Vishal Agarwal to this MLA, Sunil Tingre. And remember, this incident gave an opportunity for Vishal Tingre to, in fact, use this opportunity and earn money or whatever the reason it could be. But ultimately, Deepak, the biggest question out here is that, 12 crore is the initial amount that was in fact spent at that point in time. But the biggest question out here is that where did this money was in fact utilized? Who were the beneficiaries in fact, and who were the officers? Who are the politicians in fact who were the beneficiaries of this very money? And what was the exact amount that was in fact initially offered by S.K. Agarwal? This case will get more interesting, Deepak, if that amount get revealed. But initially, what our sources are informing us is that a mega amount was in fact offered to Tingre, and later on Tingre got instructions from a senior political leader out here, and on the instruction of him, in fact, he went in the police station and was in fact, working for S.K. Agarwal initially. As he mentioned in the, the confrontation on phone with Republic TV clearly says that he was a servant of Vishal Agarwal and Agarwal family once. So it is very much clear, crisp in the air and very visible at this point in time how Tingre was helping, the accused and the accused family at that point in time. And still there is no action against Tingre.
Right, Sandeep,
no
down
one
the
is
money
asking
trail,
where Tingre
12
is.
crore, a whooping deal that was allegedly made to safeguard the VVIP killer brat. We'll have to wait and watch what the ACB probe will throw up, because these are some serious allegations, links that are coming to the fore that the Agarwals had to safeguard their killer brat. With that, viewers, it's time for a quick break, but on the other side, we'll tell you more. Links of the NCP MLA and the mafia-linked family.
Powered by Acco. Welcome change.
पता नहीं क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर कैसा होगा, पर सीलिंग फैंस का फ्यूचर पता है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हियर। ओरिएंट एरो सेंस विद वॉइस कमांड। एलेक्सा, स्विच ऑन द फैन। ओरिएंट BLDC फैन, द फ्यूचर ऑफ फैंस।
The Harrow School UK is one of the most reputed and elite schools of the world, having educated prime ministers, royal families and Nobel laureates, and sending students to top universities around the world. Harrow International School, Bengaluru, brings this 450 years of legacy to India, with international faculty, personalized care, a world-class residential campus and more. For details, visit harrowbengaluru.in.
मैं क्या जी, सब जानते हैं, जहां दिखे मारियो, अपना समझ के खा लियो।
कार इंश्योरेंस रिन्यू कराना था।
अरे हाँ, मिश्रा जी को फोन करो ना।
आजकल कोई ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट टीवी लेता है क्या?
नहीं।
मनी ऑर्डर भेजता है क्या?
ये सब तो पुरानी आदतें हैं।
और एको चेक किए बिना कार इंश्योरेंस रिन्यू कराना?
नहीं आदत डाल लो।
कार इंश्योरेंस हो लेना तो एको चेक कर लेना।
हम सबको सुकून की नींद देना चाहते हैं।
सुकून की नींद आप कैसे दे पाओगे?
इसका जवाब सिर्फ पेप्सी दे सकता है। पेप्स की जीरो डिस्टर्बेंस टेक्नोलॉजी देगी आपको सुकून की नींद।
पेप्स की गारंटी।
Ordinary BLDC means boring looking design ceiling fans. Switch to RR Signature Designer BLDC fans. RR Signature fans, आपके काम की बात।
आप ही बता दीजिए असली कैप्टन कौन?
कैप्टन दही जो टफ और शांगो।
करेक्ट।
आपको टफ और शांग कौन बनाता है?
अंडा।
तो फिर कैप्टन कौन?
अंडा। संडे हो या मंडे,
For how long will you continue being tensed about the future? With LIC's new Pension Plus, make your own pension plan, because this plan creates market-linked wealth for your future. Moreover, this plan comes with guaranteed additions and also offers various options for receiving pension, so that you grow young and tension-free. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ।
Breaking news! Aliens invade Earth. Fashionable people seem to be targets.
The Agio Big Bold Sale is live now. Best prices guaranteed on all brands. Download the app and shop now.
Hey SJ, what's up, man?
Meet my girlfriend Sandhya and her family. Going to have a family meal.
Try something new, bro. Crispy chalupa taco. सब impress हो जाएंगे.
Crispy flatbread, tangy sautéed paneer, spicy fajita veggies, bold and flavorful sauces. Taco Bell, it's loaded with more.
मेरे पहले प्यार का करता हूँ इजहार, करने दो, करने दो, मुझको प्यार का इजहार करने दो, तुझ पे बरसाए प्यार everyone in this संसार, but सच तो ये है I love you more, I love you more, I love you more.
आईसीसी मेंस टी20 वर्ल्ड कप इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा प्यार देखिए 2 जून से स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर।
Presenting the new fully loaded Seltos HDK Plus. Tech is now badass.
Kia, movement that inspires.
बोलो, चावल मत बनाना। तेरे नानी के बर्थडे के लिए उनकी वाली बिरयानी बनाई है। चाचू, बड़ी दादी के बर्थडे के लिए मैंने क्या बनाया बताओ? उनकी वाली बिरयानी।
पिछले 75 सालों से घर घर में प्यार प्रेस्टीज में ही तो पकड़ा है। जो अपनों से करे प्यार वो प्रेस्टीज से कैसे करे इनकार?
बदमाश। कल चाहे जो भी हो, मेरी फैमिली का फ्यूचर हमेशा सुरक्षित रहेगा। अच्छा लगता है ना जब आप किसी पे इस तरह भरोसा कर सकते हो।
ICICI प्रूडेंशियल लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, जिम्मेदारी लगे प्यारी।
मैं क्या जी सब जानते हैं, जहां दिखे मारियो, अपना समझ के खा लियो।
टाइल्स में इतना गैप
लगवा देंगे कोई भी ग्राउट।
गलत जवाब। टाइल ग्राउट मतलब SP100 जो जॉइंट को दे अल्टीमेट प्रोटेक्शन। MY के लिए टीक्रीट SP100 जोड़ हो तो ऐसा।
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news updates from across the country only on Republic TV. I am Suesha Saab.
Powered by Echo. Welcome change. Peps, India's top-selling spring mattress. इसकी जीरो डिस्टर्बेंस टेक्नोलॉजी देगी आपको सुकून की नींद।
अच्छी नींद पेप्स की गारंटी।
Listen, there's a good insurance policy.
A good insurance policy. Let's ask AI. A policy in which premium payment is limited but provides income for lifetime.
LIC Jeevan Utsav.
A policy with whole life insurance cover also.
LIC's Jeevan Utsav.
Wow. Let's buy. LIC's Jeevan Utsav policy is our best choice.
Even I was telling you the same. LIC's Jeevan Utsav.
Lifetime celebration with LIC's Jeevan Utsav. Your future is set.
मसालेदार मजेदार हर कोई पी रहा लाहौरी जीरा।
दी, इस बार क्या नया है?
बताती।
रंगी नजारे हो अब सारे तुम्हारे हो, बस एक इशारे पे मस्ती की फुहार।
फिलिप्स स्मार्ट वाईफाई LED लाइट्स, स्मार्टर जनरेशन की स्मार्ट लाइट्स। फिलिप्स।
नाइस बाइक। कितना देती है?
55 से भी ज्यादा।
वाह।
और तुम्हारी बाइक?
2000 से भी ज्यादा।
वैल्वोलिन चैम 40 देता है 8% ज्यादा माइलेज, ताकि साल भर के पेट्रोल खर्च में आपकी बाइक दे 2000 किलोमीटर ज्यादा चलने का वादा।
Same pinch. Oh.
Redmi Note 13 series, loved by 1.5 crore globally. Where's yours?
PhonePe proudly presents Share.Market app and website. Zero brokerage on cash delivery, intraday, F&O, zero account opening fees. Investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
भारत जे मुझमा मैं ताकत हाँ शक्ति इन्नुल्ले नेनु भारतुडु नन्नल्लिदे भारत साकी ताकत पुय्यांगुन मतदान देने जाएंगे भारत के लिए भारत के लिए।
मैं क्या जी सब जानते हैं, जहां दिखे मारियो, अपना समझ के खा लियो।
आइवरी या क्रीम?
कोई भी
बताओ ना।
टाइल्स जो भी हो, लगाने के लिए MYK लेटिक्रीट टाइल एडेसिव। MYK लेटिक्रीट टाइल एडेसिव, फॉर्मूला ऐसा कि टाइल ना टूटेगा ना छूटेगा।
Papa, where does this rainbow start?
Let's find out.
New Taigun GT line, styled to wander.
Volkswagen.
देखिए, आपने इंश्योरेंस पिछले महीने करवाया था। इस बीमारी का कवर तो 1 साल बाद शुरू होगा।
ये तो ऐसा हुआ कि फोन लिया ये साल और इनकमिंग और आउटगोइंग चालू अगले साल, रेडियो लिया ये साल, गाना बजेगा अगले साल।
हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस में ऐसा ही होता है।
काश इसे किसी ने बताया होता कि हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस की दुनिया बदल गई है। Introducing Acco Health Insurance with zero waiting period.
हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस की सुबह हो गई है मामू।
असली कैप्टन मैं हूँ। मेरी कैप्टनसी में पाकिस्तान को इंडिया में पहली बार हराया था।
मैंने इंग्लैंड को हराया था। इंग्लैंड में फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड कप किससे जिताया?
पाकिस्तान को हराना
टाइम आउट। कैप्टन दही जुट्टा और शंगो।
करेक्ट।
आपको टफ और स्ट्रांग कौन बनाता है?
अंडा।
तो फिर कैप्टन कौन?
अंडा। संडे हो या मंडे,
पता नहीं क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर कैसा होगा, पर सीलिंग फैंस का फ्यूचर पता है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हियर। ओरिएंट एरोस्लिम विथ रिवर्स रोटेशन मोड जो इंप्रूव करे एयर सर्कुलेशन। ओरिएंट BLDC फैन, द फ्यूचर ऑफ फैंस।
How does one become bold? With smartness or hard work? Advanced by nature, bold by design. The all-new Honda SB 160. Play it bold.
Supreme's over 9,000 and more plumbing and drainage products and water tanks are made from high-quality raw materials and innovative designs. Supreme Total Piping Solutions, with you for a lifetime.
This is Republic Luminous Studio, your destination for all breaking news updates. And I'm Samiksha Srivastava. Let's get started.
So how do you think voting contributes in safeguarding the future of our society?
Not only future of the society but future of country also. Because we need to choose people who are competent, have authenticity, with truthfulness, dedication towards the people, to the country, and look after the population.
One should ensure that the policies that the party is ensuring, and plus what the work they have done in previous year. So it should be a sum total of both the things, not only the future perspective but also the past experiences of the party.
So you have to be very thorough with the details of the history of the past details. If you look into the history, you will get to know from where we coming from, from being dependent to independency. So you will choose wisely. So you have to look into your past, look into your present, and then you can plan your future accordingly.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
जब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से
जेके टायर, देश का टायर.
This is Republic and you're watching This is Exclusive with me, Shravan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on This is Exclusive, we take you through the details of this 12 crore alleged deal that was struck. 2 lives were lost, but the entire system perhaps was colluding to protect one VVIP killer. Tonight on This is Exclusive, we take you not only through the details of it, but also how all the stakeholders were basically working together to protect one person. That happens to be a VVIP killer, and helping him was the mafia family. We'll also reach out to Ajay Bhosle. In fact, he is the Shiva Sena corporator who was attacked in the year 2009. And it was then that the mafia family was also exposed. Remember, the mafia family has a criminal history. On This is Exclusive, we'll take you through the details of the case and whether at all the police was also involved in this bribe gate. But before that, let's take a look at the headlines we're tracking at this hour. In Pune hit-and-run case, a shocking money trail emerges. 12 crore bribe was given to cover up the horrific crime. Now the big question is, who got the bribe? Investigation in the Pune VVIP murder case reveals that Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's aide and Pune MLA Sunil Tingre linked to Mafia Agarwal family. VVIP killer's father and grandfather sent to 14 days judicial custody till 13th of June. Alleged finance scam sparks politics in Karnataka. Opposition BJP guns for Congress government as it faces charges of siphoning of funds meant for SC/ST communities. In financial year 2024-2025. Operation Cover-Up has now been exposed by Republic TV. Our relentless reporting has not only exposed the botched-up investigation that has been done by Pune Police. At the helm of affairs is Pune Police Commissioner Amitesh Kumar. But before I take you through the details of the Operation Cover-Up, first, let's take you through the details now coming in. With regards to the inquiry committee's findings, in fact, the inquiry committee members have now confirmed to Republic TV that there were 4 samples that were collected. All of the minors in the Porsche had given sample. In fact, the committee has concluded that the sample taken from the accused was found to be that of a woman. A 50-year-old woman is what we are being told. As per the eyewitnesses, both the mother of the VVIP killer was also present in the hospital. So is it the mother of the VVIP killer whose blood sample was taken? Now what we will do is take you through the details of the Operation Cover-Up, because all this put together, if you join the dots, the big picture basically comes in, and this is what we have been able to gather. One, there is a clear political police nexus that has emerged. 12 crore rupees, that's the package deal that was worked out by the mafia family. Those involved would be the hospital staff members, doctors, and not just that, police too, ladies and gentlemen. That is the reason why an internal inquiry was already carried out. So it's not just the pizza burger party, it's way beyond that. There is a business angle that has also emerged. We'll take you through that angle to how NCP legislator Sunil Tingre is directly linked to the mafia grandpa. And the fact that there were calls that were exchanged between a top politician, the NCP legislator, and the mafia family. This was on the night when the accident took place, which was around 2:30 in the morning. And thereafter, a call comes from a top politician and the NCP legislator reaches the police station. Did the money exchange at that point in time? That's a part of the investigation that is going to be carried out. But first, let me take you through the entire details that we've been able to pick up. The Operation Cover-Up that we've been talking about. Take a look at this detailed report.
The chorus for justice continues to grow in the Pune VVIP murder case, and now the super rich killer's father Vishal Agarwal and grandfather SK Agarwal have been sent to the judicial custody for 14 days. Amid the exposés in the horrific car crash case, such as manipulation of blood reports and political cover-ups, a shocking money trail has emerged in the case, which reveals that a bribe of around 12 crore rupees was offered to shield the 17-year-old super rich killer. Republic TV confronted super rich killer's father, Vishal Agarwal, over the alleged 12 crore bribe deal in the case, but as expected, the super builder Vishal Agarwal refused to respond to tough questions while in police's custody.
So Vishal Agarwal and SK Agarwal in the frame of Republic TV, they are being क्या 12 करोड़ की 12 करोड़ की डील हुई थी विशाल 12 करोड़ की डील हुई क्या सुनील टिंगरे को पैसे दिए थे विशाल अग्रवाल did you pay 12 crore rupees did you pay 12 crore rupees to Sunil Tingre who all were managed विशाल अग्रवाल who all were managed by you 12 करोड़ की डील किसके साथ की थी आपने विशाल अग्रवाल can you answer the question of Republic TV whom you dealt for 12 crore rupees.
Speaking of the political links in the VVIP murder case, Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's aide and Pune MLA Sunil Tingre also admitted to a bribe deal with the Agarwal family. The father of Ashwini Koshta, who is awaiting justice for her late daughter, spoke to Republic TV about the 12 crore bribe deal in the case and demanded the support of people and media in his fight for justice.
लोगों ने 12 करोड़ में ये डील की थी कि किसी भी तरह इस केस को दबाना है और अपने आरोपी बेटे को पुलिस के चंगुल से बचा के निकलना है।
अब मैं क्या बोलूं? अब कुछ भी बोलना जो है ना, व्यवस्था को कोसने के अलावा तो कुछ है नहीं। व्यवस्था यदि बिक रही है, खरीदने वाले खड़े हुए हैं। न्याय हो अन्याय हो कुछ भी हो, खरीदने वाला खरीद रहा है, बेचने वाला बेच रहा है, प्रताड़ित होने वाला प्रताड़ित हो रहा है, किसी को कुछ लेना देना नहीं है। यानी व्यवस्था ही ऐसी है, बिक रही है, तो फिर वो तो पूंजीपति है, उसकी तो आदत है, वो तो कुछ भी खरीदेगा, कुछ भी बेचेगा।
That's not all. The killer's mother, Shivani Agarwal's blood samples have also been collected for a DNA test. That's because the Pune police claimed that a woman's blood sample was swapped with that of the killer's. Speaking exclusively to Republic TV, Ashwini Koshta's father demanded that the killer's mother should also be named as accused in the case if she's found involved.
को बचाने के लिए ये भी इनपुट है कि वो ब्लड सैंपल महिला का है, मतलब उसकी माँ का हो सकता है और उसकी माँ गायब भी हो गई है, तो क्या उसे भी आरोपी बनना चाहिए?
बिल्कुल, क्योंकि उसने सबूतों को मिटाया है, उसने मिटाने की कोशिश की है। तो अब कानून में तो है कि जो सबूत मिटाने की कोशिश करता है उसके ऊपर भी एक धाराएं हैं, तो उसको वो भी आरोपी बनेगी। यानी जो आज की डेट में जो सुना है कि कौन कौन गायब हो गया है, अब नजर नहीं आ रहे हैं, तो बड़ी बात है। मैंने कल बोला था चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका, तो बस अब सब भागे भागे फिरेंगे।
The outrage continues nationwide and across the social media to bring the perpetrators to book. But the big question is justice delayed equal to justice denied?
Well, if there is a 12 crore deal that was allegedly struck by the mafia family with the other stakeholders in the investigation, the crucial evidence that was tampered with is the blood sample. Police, while in an embarrassing manner, have already confirmed that the blood sample was tampered with. In fact, they said that the doctor had thrown the sample into a dustbin. Now, Republic TV continues to lead the investigation, getting you more details of the inquiry committee that was constituted by the government of Maharashtra to look into all of the allegations. My colleague Priyanka is now getting you details of the investigation that has been carried out so far, and a confirmation has come in that 4 samples were essentially taken, which also included the VVIP killer's friends. Interestingly, there is a twist here, and the twist is this, that there is a 50-year-old woman's sample that was taken. We do not know whether at all this belongs to the VVIP killer's mother, or there is someone else, or there is a mystery woman to begin with. A botched up investigation that has been carried out by the Pune police, Priyanka, and now they say that a woman's sample was actually taken. It's a narrative that is now being peddled by the Pune police simply because, remember, they have also been completely caught off guard.
It definitely seems like that, Shavan, because when we put 2 and 2 together, it seems to be adding up to the kind of cover-up that was attempted at every step along the way of this entire investigation. Now, the latest details that we have, in fact, been able to access and get a confirmation from one of the inquiry committee members themselves, and they have, in fact, told us that there were 4 samples that had been collected. There were 4 samples that they found to have been collected on the morning, in the wee hours of the morning of 19th of May, and in those 4 samples, they have found out that one of the samples, which had been labelled as the accused sample that had been collected on 19th of May, is that of a 50-year-old woman.
Right.
Of course,
Priyanka,
as you pointed out, the committee members are not confirming whether or not.
Priyanka, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'll request you to stay on. Perhaps you can also join me in asking some pertinent questions to Ajay Bhosle. He's the Shiva Sena corporator. And remember, back in 2009, a conspiracy was hatched by the mafia family to bump off Ajay Bhosle. We'll try and see if we can just get him on the screen right now and go across to him. The reason why Ajay Bhosle plays an important role here is because there is a political angle that is now emerging. A top politician is actually involved in it. I'm just trying to get more details. I'm told that Ajay Bhosle is already joining us. I'll also have Priyanka with me right now, taking us through some of the questions. Ajay ji, सबसे पहले आपसे सवाल करना चाहूँगा क्योंकि इस वक्त कुछ तथ्य जो हमारे पास है वो ये है, ये कहा जा रहा है कि 12 करोड़ की डील हुआ था और ये माफिया परिवार, एसके अग्रवाल के परिवार इसमें शामिल थे। क्योंकि आप वहाँ के जाने माने पॉलिटिशियन हैं और आपको पता है आखिरकार वहाँ हो क्या रहा है और जिस तरह के बिजनेस डील्स हो रहे थे सुनील टिंगड़े और एसके अग्रवाल के बीच में, आपके पास इस वक्त क्या जानकारी है?
नहीं, सिर्फ सुनील टिंगड़े और उसका मेरे को जानकारी नहीं है, लेकिन मेरे बारे में जो हो गया था उसके बारे में मैं बताया पूरा तुमको वही टाइम पे। ये दोनों भाई का जो झगड़ा चालू था ना,
हाँ,
राम अग्रवाल और सुरेंद्र कुमार अग्रवाल का, ये 1500 करोड़ के प्रॉपर्टी पे से झगड़ा। तो इसमें से इनका झगड़ा हो रहा था। राम अग्रवाल इनको इनका हिस्सा नहीं दे रहा था। इसके लिए वो जाके बैंकॉक में छोटा राजन जी को मिल के आए और उन्होंने मेरे नाम का सुपारी दिया था।
अजय जी, जो मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि ये आप 2009 की बात कर रहे हैं, पर इस वक्त पुणे में मुख्यमंत्री एकनाथ शिंदे ने भी कहा है कि जिस तरह से इस पूरा मामला हुआ, इसमें कड़ी से कड़ी सजा दी जाएगी जो लोग इन्वॉल्व है। अब देखा जा रहा है जिस एक के बाद एक खबर जो निकल कर रही, ब्लड सैंपल को टैंपर किया गया। दूसरी बात, 12 करोड़ की डील की बात की जा रही है, क्योंकि आप भी वहां के नेता है कि आपको क्या जानकारी कि किस तरह से ये आखिरकार हो क्या रहा है?
नहीं सर, वो डील का मेरे को जानकारी नहीं है, लेकिन जिधर तक है वो जो ससुन में जो ब्लड तुम्हारा सैंपल तुम्हारा ये हो गया, चेंज किया, वो तो ससुन में हर टाइम वैसे लफड़ा होता ही है। वो ससुन में हमारे इधर, वो ससुन में भी कुछ भी कर सकता है आदमी पैसा देके।
आप कह रहे हैं कि ससुन के अंदर कुछ भी ऐसा हो सकता है?
हाँ, वो उधर होता ही है ससुन में ऐसा।
ऐसा क्यों कह रहे हैं? क्योंकि आप दावे के साथ कहते हैं कि ससुन में ऐसा हो सकता है। आप अगर कह रहे हैं तो उसमें कुछ,
अभी ससुन में बैठ के वो जो ललित पाटिल करके जो आदमी था, वो तो ड्रग्स का बिजनेस कर रहा था ससुन में एडमिट रहने के बाद में भी उधर।
अजय जी, मैं चाहूंगा
500 करोड़ का ड्रग्स मिला है उसके पास।
500 करोड़ की ड्रग्स बरामद किया गया ससुन हॉस्पिटल से, आप कह रहे हैं?
ससुन हॉस्पिटल में बैठ के वो बिजनेस करने का, उसके जिधर गोडाउन थे, फिर पुलिस ने उधर रेड मारा और उधर ये सब ड्रग्स मिलाए।
तो ये मुमकिन है कि अगर माफिया परिवार एसके अग्रवाल पैसा देके ब्लड सैंपल अगर वो बदलने की कोशिश करे, ये मुमकिन है? आप कह रहे हैं कि मुमकिन हो सकता है कि ऐसे ब्लड सैंपल को बदला गया है, पैसे देके भी बदल सकते हैं ससुन में?
बदल सकते हैं उधर।
अजय जी, मेरे साथ मेरे colleague Priyanka bhi hai. Priyanka, if you can take over and take few questions with Ajay Bhosle, because after all his role is also important, because he knows exactly what's really happening currently in Pune and he's faced the brunt of the mafia family of SK Agarwal.
Yes, absolutely, Shravan. In fact, Ajay ji, जो आप बता रहे हैं ससुन हॉस्पिटल को लेके, ये ऐसा भी हमें सुनने को मिलता है कि जो गैंगस्टर्स जो यरवड़ा जेल में रखे जाते हैं उनको भी स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट दिया जाता है। जो एक अक्यूज था उनको भी एक पॉलिटिकल जो कहते हैं सेफ गार्ड किया जाता है ससुन हॉस्पिटल के अंदर। जैसा आप बता रहे, ड्रग्स का भी होता है पूरा काम। तो कितना, हाउ मच ऑफ अ रीच इज इट कि वो ब्लड सैंपल जो भी आया है वो अक्यूज के नाम पे है और वो 50-year-old महिला का बताया जा रहा है कि ब्लड सैंपल लिया गया था 19 तारीख को।
हाँ, देखा मैं टीवी पे, अभी ऐसा दिखा रहा है। एक लेडीज का बोलो तो नाबालिग बच्चे के माँ का लिया है, या 2 लड़के और उनके साथ में थे अंदर, उनका लिया। अभी तक तो उसकी जांच चालू है, लेकिन ये ससुर में हो सकता है पैसा देके सब।
अजय जी,
क्योंकि अग्रवाल फैमिली है, पूरी क्रिमिनल फैमिली है, पूरा अंडरवर्ल्ड से जुड़ी हुई फैमिली है। ये पैसा देके सब कुछ कर सकते हो।
अजय जी, क्या आप हमें ये भी बता सकते हैं कि एक तरह से जो बिजनेस डील की बात की जा रही थी एसके अग्रवाल और सुनील टिंगड़े और एनसीपी के कुछ नेताओं के बीच में, कि एक कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोजेक्ट बनाया जा रहा है पुणे रेलवे स्टेशन के पास में, और उसमें एनसीपी के नेता सुनील टिंगड़े और एसके अग्रवाल के साथ मिलीजुली भगत में उन लोग प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं, तो एक तरह से बिजनेस लिंक भी उनका है?
नहीं, वो सर मेरे को पता नहीं, लेकिन जो तुम बोल रहे स्टेशन के इधर के लैंड का, कल ही मेरे को ये लेडीज के घर से फोन आया था जो ससुन के इधर जो उसका काम चालू है बड़ा, वो दोनों आंख नहीं हो लेडी को, और बेचारी 70 साल की लेडी है, उसकी जमीन भी ऐसी 2 एकड़ उन्होंने डायरेक्ट उसकी जमीन पे कब्जा ले लिया।
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि जो कंस्ट्रक्शन इस वक्त हो रहा है वो कब्जा किया हुआ लैंड के ऊपर बनाया जा रहा है, ये कंस्ट्रक्शन जो हो रहा है?
उसके 2 एकड़ जमीन में इन्होंने ऑफिस सब चालू किया है। उधर एक्साइज का ऑफिस भी है, जो दारू का एक्साइज का ऑफिस है ना, वो भी यही प्रॉपर्टी में है।
अजय जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद रिपब्लिक टीवी से।
अजय जी, अगर
go ahead Priyanka, go ahead, take the question.
Yeah, Shravan, I was just adding to what he was actually saying about how there were in the inside of the Sassoon hospital as well, and how Sunil Tingre as well had been involved in grabbing these land. अजय जी, सुनील टिंगरे कितना जैसे आप बता रहे हैं कि लैंड जबरदस्ती लिया गया था, सुनील टिंगरे का भी नाम आ रहा है कि उन्होंने अग्रवाल्स के लिए भी लैंड ग्रैबिंग काफी बार की है.
नहीं मैडम, ये मेरे को पता नहीं है सुनील टिंगरे के बारे में. मेरे को अग्रवाल के फैमिली के बारे में तुम पूछो, मैं सब बताएगा. क्योंकि सुनील टिंगरे का किधर मैंने देखा नहीं कि उसने जाके पोजीशन लिया, मैंने नहीं देखा.
पर अजय जी, एक आखिरी सवाल करूंगा कि एस के अग्रवाल के अगर जो पॉलिटिकल लिंक के बारे में, क्योंकि देखिए कहीं ना कहीं अगर वो ये कर पा रहे तो एक तरह से पॉलिटिकल बैकिंग कहीं से तो मिल रहा है.
नहीं, पॉलिटिकल बैकिंग तो है उनको. टिंगरे ने पोजीशन लिया कि नहीं मेरे को मालूम नहीं, लेकिन टिंगरे जब उनका इंजीनियरिंग कंप्लीट हो गया था, जब अग्रवाल फैमिली के पास ही उन लोग कॉन्ट्रैक्टर करके जॉब पे लग गए थे वो.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अजय जी हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. दैट वाज कॉर्पोरेटर अजय भोसले. ही इज फ्रॉम द एकनाथ शिंदे कैंप. In fact, back in 2009 he was fired upon, and remember thereafter a case has already been registered in which SK Agarwal, the mafia family, has already been named. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive. On the other side, we get you details of another big breaking news now coming in with regards to the Karnataka case where a minister is now in the talks.
Powered by Vimal, Polo Zuban Kesari.
Co-powered by Simpolo, Tile ho to Simpolo.
पता नहीं क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर कैसा होगा, पर सीलिंग फैंस का फ्यूचर पता है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हियर. ओरिएंट एरोसेंस विद वॉइस कमांड. एलेक्सा, स्विच ऑन द फैन. ओरिएंट BLDC फैन, द फ्यूचर ऑफ फैंस.
Where the software engineer meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
चल, हो जा शुरू.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो, पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो, पतवारा हुआ रे.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार. विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी.
The Republic Business Emerging Technology Awards is coming up soon, and here are your reasons for participating in the mega event. First, an opportunity for a massive exposure on the Republic Digital Network. Second, authentic insights into your business from decision makers and thought leaders in the digital space. And third, an opportunity to network and drive impact. If you're keen to participate, we're keen on having you on board on the basis of 3 conditions. First, second, and third. See you at Arbiter 2024.
Where the software engineer meets the talented photographer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Do you have an entrepreneurial dream? Do you have a good business plan? Arbiter X, an extension of the Republic Business Emerging Technology Awards, is where you should be. A business plan contest, Arbiter X gives you the scope to pitch your ideas, get seed funded, and secure mentorship from the who's who of the world of entrepreneurship. Here's an opportunity to build a brand and an opportunity to shine. Do sign up for Arbiter X and let your ideas take form.
With over 1,12,718 startups igniting innovation, driving digital growth, over 800 million internet users are bridging distances and strengthening bonds across the globe, making India the 3rd largest digitalized country in the world, accounting for around 46% of the world's real-time digital transactions. to celebrate the makers and shakers behind Digital India and India's phenomenal digital yatra. Republic Business is delighted to bring its inaugural Republic Business Emerging Tech Awards.
Powered by Vimal, Polo Zuban Kesari.
Co-powered by Simpolo. Tile ho to Simpolo.
ऐ भारत हम चल पड़े किस जुनू किस शान से, जन्नत नुमा कश्मीर से, आसाम के बागान से, महाराष्ट्र से, गुजरात से, कर्नाटक से, राजस्थान से, तब हिंदुस्तान मिले हिंदुस्तान से।
जेके टायर, देश का टायर।
पता नहीं क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर कैसा होगा, पर सीलिंग फैंस का फ्यूचर पता है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हियर। ओरिएंट एरोस्लिम विद रिवर्स रोटेशन मोड जो इंप्रूव करे एयर सर्कुलेशन। ओरिएंट PLDC फैन, द फ्यूचर ऑफ फैंस।
Where the software engineer meets the gifted content writer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
Supreme's over 9,000 and more plumbing and drainage products and water tanks are made from high-quality raw materials and innovative designs. Supreme Total Piping Solutions, with you for a lifetime.
चल हो जा शुरू।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
The Republic Business Emerging Technology Awards is coming up soon, and here are your reasons for participating in the mega event. First, an opportunity for a massive exposure on the Republic Digital Network. Second, authentic insights into your business from decision makers and thought leaders in the digital space. And third, an opportunity to network and drive impact. If you're keen to participate, we're keen on having you on board on the basis of 3 conditions. First, second, and third. See you at Arbiter 2024. Do you have an entrepreneurial dream? Do you have a good business plan? Arbiter X, an extension of the Republic Business Emerging Technology Awards, is where you should be. A business plan contest, Arbiter X gives you the scope to pitch your ideas, get seed funded, and secure mentorship from the who's who of the world of entrepreneurship. Here's an opportunity to build a brand and an opportunity to shine. Do sign up for Arbiter X and let your ideas take form.
北朝鮮による弾道ミサイルの発射、これは関連する国連決議に違反するものです。強く非難をいたします。すでに抗議を行ったところであります。
Powered by Vimal, Polo Zuban Kesari.
Co-powered by Simpolo. Tile ho to Simpolo.
पता नहीं क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर कैसा होगा, पर सीलिंग फैंस का फ्यूचर पता है, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हियर. ओरिएंट एरोस्लिम विद रिवर्स रोटेशन मोड जो इंप्रूव करे एयर सर्कुलेशन. ओरिएंट PLDC फैन, द फ्यूचर ऑफ फैंस.
Where the software engineer meets the cool UI UX designer to create the big dream. The world comes together at Sharda University.
चल हो जा शुरू.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार. विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी.
The Harrow School UK is one of the most reputed and elite schools of the world, having educated prime ministers, royal families and Nobel laureates, and sending students to top universities around the world. Harrow International School, Bengaluru brings this 450 years of legacy to India with
We're starting this edition with some breaking news now coming in. Foreign interference in Indian elections. A confirmation now coming in from the chat GPT makers, where they're saying that there have been attempts to try and disrupt the Indian elections. In fact, companies have basically been roped in to interfere with Indian elections. In fact, a report has already been published which has been taken into cognizance by Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who says that there is a pattern that has essentially emerged to basically target one particular political party on behalf of other Indian political parties. Now, what we have essentially seen in the last few days, and particularly in the run-up to the elections, is that how one political party was constantly being targeted. Now, this is what the report basically suggests. One, the fact that there has been political interference from other countries. Particularly, they have named Russia, and a few other countries have also been named in this report that has been published. And the very fact that this pattern, particularly over the last 3 to 4 months, it also goes on to indicate that European countries too have also been named, and they say that there is a trend that is emerging of generating certain content and blocking a few for the others. And there is also faking and engagement. In fact, this comes on a day when the Congress party has largely been talking about the fact how their videos have seen a growth in the likes, and the fact that the Congress party seems to have been only fighting this election over the social media. Now, there's another response now coming in from Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar, and I'm quoting from that. It's an official now. In fact, he says, and I'm quoting, "It is absolutely clear and obvious that BJP was and is the target of influence operations, misinformation and foreign interference being done by and on behalf of some Indian political parties. Now, this," he says, "is a dangerous threat to our democracy. It is clear vested." Now, this comes from OpenAI, which is the creators of Chat GPT, and they've said that they've disrupted the actions of an Israeli commercial company that was trying to influence the Indian elections. In fact, this report says that they generated comments that were focused on India, criticizing the ruling BJP party and praising the opposition party. Now, what we have seen is that certain Western media and also certain companies over the last few months have specifically targeting the Indian elections and looking at the BJP and the policies of the government. Now, if you see, there have been similar reports that have been published by a few influencers, and this would have been generated over the last couple of months, specifically looking at the BJP itself. Surprisingly, it also brings in the element of the Congress party here, simply praising the work that has been done by the Congress party in the previous years, and completely ignoring the fact that some statements that were particularly made about the current government's policies were factually incorrect. And it turns out that these are companies that have been operating from outside, generating this very content, and OpenAI now confirming the fact that they have basically prevented that from happening in certain cases. But the trend has already happened, and this is over a period of time that was essentially being done. Now, this is a claim that has been made by Chat GPT. I'll just take you through some of the details of the report that has already been published, and in which OpenAI basically talks about the fact that this was an attempt to try and influence the elections. One, they are saying that the company that has been operating, it's an unreported operation from Russia, which they've called it as bad grammar, which started through Telegram and was targeting a few countries. Now, the Chinese content too, a persistent Chinese threat actor was also posting content across the internet. And also with regards to the Indian elections, they make a mention of the fact that this was an Israeli company, a persistent Iranian threat too. And with regards to the Indian election, they make a mention of an Israeli company that was being employed to target the elections, and particularly looking at one political party, and that's the Bharatiya Janata Party. Surprisingly, it only talks about and praising the Congress party here. And I'll take you through some of the details of the content now essentially coming in. Let me also bring in Abhishek in this. Abhishek, with regards to the pattern that OpenAI basically talks about, certain articles that were basically being generated that was targeting the Bharatiya Janata Party, and they were factually incorrect too, which finds a mention in the report.
Well, so we have to still go through the complete details of the report. But what's really damning is that OpenAI was watching it for a while, and they come out with a report now when the elections are effectively over, just one phase left, Shravan. So whatever damage had to be done has been done. OpenAI has been forthright, at least in telling us in this report, that the information warfare that was being carried out using this chatbot, and I'm told, okay, fine.
We can stay on, please. We think we got Rajiv Chandrasekhar also on the phone line. Can I get the audio, please, on the speaker? So, Shravan, please. Hello, Mr. Chandrasekhar. Mr. Chandrasekhar, are you there? So, okay, so Rajiv Chandrasekhar, are you on the phone line with us, please, now?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Chandrasekhar, you have put out a very strong tweet on this OpenAI finding regarding interference in the election process. Clearly, you're taking it very seriously.
Yes, I mean, it is something that we have been raising first as a government before the elections, and of course during the elections. Arnab, as you know, we have met the Election Commission repeatedly and cautioned them on this, the trend and the evidence of interference in our elections, both by political parties in India with misinformation and, fake videos and deep fakes, as well as clearly there was evidence that there was interference from outside the country as well. And these OpenAI revelations, albeit a little belated, and what we have heard from Meta as well, Arnab, essentially confirm what we have been saying all along, that there has been clearly a pattern of targeting the BJP and our Prime Minister with these overseas or vested interest-driven influence operations. And this really puts it out there for everybody as a confirmation of what we have been saying for so many days and months.
Are you saying that the Congress party is hiring foreign companies or foreign players or foreign institutions as part of its campaign here of information or disinformation, whatever it is? Are you saying the Congress party is in touch with foreign players to influence the elections?
Yeah, there are three clearly visible patterns. There are three clearly visible things that are very, very clear to everybody.
Come closer.
One is videos and deepfakes that are being created within the country and then being propagated by Congress handles. As you know, there are videos of our Honorable Home Minister that were modified and morphed to represent something very different and then amplified by some Congress handles. And then you have, certainly as Facebook and Meta have recently revealed, many accounts, most of them overseas accounts, that are running a campaign against the government, against India and against the BJP. And now you have OpenAI, where there is a company, overseas company, obviously commercially mandated, because obviously nobody will do this for free, that is running a operation against India and the government of India and the BJP. Now, who's behind which one of these is something that I believe needs to be very, very closely investigated. And whoever the forces are that are trying to disrupt the Indian democracy in the Indian elections must be investigated and exposed, and the law must apply to them. So I think it is my view at this stage, prima facie, after seeing what OpenAI has put out and what Meta and Facebook have put out, that this is something that is very, very serious. This is something that we had warned and cautioned, of course, the Election Commission, and we had cautioned the people of India also about. And this is now coming out to becoming a reality, and it's something that we cannot just leave unscrutinized or uninvestigated.
Can the Congress party finally, Mr. Chandrasekhar, have a line of deniability? And if they say that these are our well-wishers who may be doing it, we have nothing officially to do with it. So we are at sort of one arm's length removed.
I am certainly not going to jump to a conclusion and say that it is the Congress party, but I think the people of India realize and have seen over the last 40 days how the Congress party has been in many ways and in repeated occasions talking the language that in many occasions seemed like it was a language of from some overseas terrorist state or some country that was aiding and abetting interests of against India. So, look, I will just leave it at that for the moment.
Yes.
I don't want to say anything more about who is behind this, but I will strongly make the point that this is something that needs to be investigated. It is an absolute threat and challenge to the Indian democracy and to the Indian electoral process that must not go uninvestigated.
Yeah. Ms. Chandrasekhar, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shravan, you can take it over from here. Just to summarize, he's not saying that the Congress party is doing it. What he's saying is that there are foreign players who are working on behalf of the Congress party or for the Congress party. He has also further said, that's another news point, that he has information which is there with Meta, Facebook, which is also indicating something similar. And of course, the fact is that there is an Israeli commercial company with commercial interests. So the point that he makes is it's all commercially mandated. He's trying to say that foreign companies have been hired by people, he's not saying Congress particularly, by people to work for the interests of the Congress party and against the BJP. And therefore the headline is foreign interference for commercial interests in an Indian election by foreign companies. So I think this is going to really blow up, and it's all coming at a time when you saw the Congress press conference today where they said that our social media presence is stronger than the BJP's in this election.
Well, in fact, there is also a report that was published by Meta which makes a similar assertion of the fact that how there has been a pattern, and the pattern is to basically target one particular political party. Now, Union Minister's giving that big breaking news with regards to how there has been a foreign interference and there is a commercial interest. And that pattern has already been established. OpenAI in its report also makes a mention that this company was actually hired for commercial purposes with the sole purpose of targeting one political party and praising the other, and the fact that there were factual errors in certain content that was being published, only to diminish the work that has essentially been done by the current dispensation. So now it's official that there is a foreign interference, and the fact that perhaps it also raises questions with regards to the role that the Western media has also played. If you really look at how certain articles have been
manipulation, and as we go towards the elections, there are going to be the same people who will raise questions about the EVM, the electoral process. So I think the government also realizing that this is something they're going to have to fight should they get re-elected after the 4th. So I think it's going to be interesting way this plays out.
It's a new version of the Cambridge Analytica that happened last time when the Congress was actually
gave up on Cambridge Analytica. They just took another
version of coming in and hoping that they will write through the social media presence on them. So
for once, ChatGPT seems to be doing a good thing. I'll catch up with you. Go for it. Thank you.
That's the big breaking news now coming in with regards to ChatGPT, making it clear that there has been an attempt to try and interfere in the Indian elections. We'll get you full details of it. The big headline now coming in with Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar also saying that this pattern has been observed, and some data really coming in from Meta and others.
The Harrow School UK is one of the most reputed and elite schools of the world, having educated prime ministers, royal families and Nobel laureates, and sending students to top universities around the world. Harrow International School, Bengaluru, brings this 450 years of legacy to India, with international faculty, personalized care, a world-class residential campus and more. For details, visit harrowbengaluru.in.
have an entrepreneurial dream? Do you have a good business plan? Arbiter X, an extension of the Republic Business Emerging Technology Awards, is where you should be. A business plan contest, Arbiter X gives you the scope to pitch your ideas, get it funded, and secure mentorship from the who's who of the world of entrepreneurship. Here's an opportunity to build a brand and an opportunity to shine. Do sign up for Arbiter X and let your ideas take form.